Nicaraguan coffee. Nicaraguan coffee. Really good coffee. Really good coffee. I don't know if you heard before, if I have mentioned before, but Taba Brew for me and you, Cuban Cuban style coffee. It's a blend and includes Nicaraguan coffee. How's everybody doing? My name is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. And I'm living in Nicaragua. I am original from Havana, Cuba. I came to the States when I was 14. I came to the state when I was 14 in 1994. And after many years in that amazing country, thanks to the change of COVID, that was a a change in my life, in business, and I guess for everybody. I haven't heard anybody that they were not impacted or they didn't felt COVID-19. I decided to move to Nicaragua. Because business strategy. I realized that it was really difficult to find people to roll cigars in the U.S. They will have to be really overpaid, and we couldn't justify being paying $1,000 a week to do 600 cigars. We couldn't do that, and it's still you couldn't find people that really enjoy what they do. So I decided to move to Nicaragua, bring production to Nicaragua, where they still, I appreciate the opportunity, where they still enjoy making good cigars. And for the simple reason to serve you guys, to serve people in the States, the thinkers, people who truly appreciate the craftsmanship. That's why I came here to Nicaragua to keep serving you guys with the best that I can deliver, the best that I can deliver to you guys. This past week it was pretty quiet because it was Easter week. Buenas tardes, Julián. ¿Cómo estás? Gracias. Thank you for coming back. It was Easter week, so everything in here was really slow. They don't have the whole week to off. They have half of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So everybody managed to take also Monday and Tuesday. So they like to take the whole week off. In here in Nicaragua, I have learned that life has a different value for them here. They like to spend a lot of time, as much time as they can with their families. They're not as workaholics as us in the United States. We can really have a day off. We always just work. In here, they take as much time as they are allowed off. So I don't blame them. I'm liking this. You get used to this lifestyle when you manage to produce what you need for your lifestyle, and still have be in a place that is a little bit slower than the U.S. So I'm really enjoying it. But Friday, this week coming, Friday, I'm going back to the States because we're going to participate again in the Premium Cigar Association trade show. And it's something that I've been learning to enjoy. Something that I've been learning to enjoy because I learned that it's 2 days to meet with people, meet with clients, and have a good time. Have a good time. I think this year we're not going to be standing the whole day because my wife was able to buy stools and a table, bar stools and a table, so we can be sitting but still eye level with the customer. How are you, Phil? Welcome, welcome. So we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make it fun. The PCA, Premium Cigar Association. Many people ask me, and that's the only one that you go, the PCA? And I go, well, I'm a small business, so just participating to the PCA, it takes a lot from me because I'm involved in mostly everything that is done in my business. I think I am thankful that I have learned to how should I say it? I have learned to believe in people, to trying to find the word, delegate. I have learned to delegate. And but it's not something that delegating is not something that for me at least, it's not that you say, well, I need this guy to do this. Let me interview 5, 6, 7 people and then find the right people. It has been taking me years for me. And there's still people look at me and go, wow. Thank you, David. Thank you. Happy Easter. And still people believe that I'm lucky because I'm able to run my business in the U.S. because I have a great team in the U.S. And I've been in it 15 years. With Tabanero Cigars. It's not a long time. When you see these mentors that they've been in the business 50 years, 15 is not even the beginning. But finding people to delegate is difficult. So for me to go all the shows besides PCA, it takes a lot of energy. So PCA for now, it's enough. It's enough to spend 2 days with the industry, everybody in one place. I'm not looking for any other trade shows. My experience with cigars is you can be rushing things with cigars. I don't think this is for me. I don't think it's a business. It's a numbers business. I don't know. For me, it hasn't been a number business of how many units I'm manufacturing, how many units I'm trying to push to sell, and no. I concentrate on that feeling of yesterday making a really nice breakfast for my 2 kids. Mom was getting her nail done because we're leaving to the States pretty soon, so I take care of the breakfast. And my son said, Dad, I want that amazing eggs that you do, when we stay with you. And I said, okay, sure. And it was something simple. How are you, Miles? Welcome. It was something simple, but it takes time to do it. Chop the onions, chop the garlic, chop the kielbasa, put the kielbasa in the sauteing first, let it caramelize. You got to find the right timing to put the onions and then let the onions caramelize. And then the last garlic, and the garlic you got to put it in the center and let it cook a little bit in the center, and then toss everything together. The eggs got to be bottled with that not a fork, the little strainer that makes it more fluffy. So it takes time. And to me, cigars is the same. It's the same. I don't rush anything with cigars, and And that's why I only go to one show, the PCA show. I'm not in a rush. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. This trip to Nicaragua, we came January 19th. We came to Nicaragua. Usually, but this time that I know, my brain knows that I'm going back to the U.S., I start getting excited, desperate. I can't wait to leave. It's Nicaragua, the dust, the motorcycles, the noise. Um, Church right here, another church over there, and I have my days, no? And I don't think it's that I'm getting used to it. It's just think that I just think that because things are starting to move in Nicaragua, this trip I'm not as in a rush to go back to go to safety, where I am in Tampa, where life is perfect, where life is perfect. The roads are perfect. The central air conditioning is perfect. The Everything is perfect in the U.S. Perfect. So going back to the U.S. is like you're going back to the docks to charge your batteries. Well, this trip, I'm not in such a hurry. I'm not in such a hurry to go back to safety, to get myself hooked on dock to charge batteries. No, this trip has been different. This trip, I'm even feel that I'm going back to the U.S. too soon. I didn't have enough time here in Nicaragua to keep working on the things that we're working on the shop, on the cigars. But it's okay. It's okay because that's what makes you a different individuals. That's what makes you successful. When you do things that you don't feel like it, that they don't feel right, but you know it needs to be done, and you take action, that makes you a totally different individual. And definitely you're not average because you're not going through life reacting. You're going through life acting, dreaming, planning your future, and setting the days that you need to act. And when the day comes, there's no buts, there's no excuses, you gotta act. And that makes you a different individual. And thank you for letting me share with you guys because all I'm doing is smoking a cigar on Sunday. This is a Corona Sweet Lips. Corona Sweet Lips, having a good Nicaraguan coffee and reflecting. I believe Sundays are for reflection. So this trip, it will be really comfortable for me to say, no, I'm not gonna go to the PCA. I gotta drag stuff. I gotta put the tent together, my wife and I, and this and that, and there's not really sales. It's mostly to meet with people. But no, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy who takes action. And if I already compromise with the PCA, with the people that we meet at the PCA, we have to go every year. The last PCA, I met with Scott. How are you, my friend? How you doing? I'm in Tampa next Friday, so hopefully I see you. I don't know. I see you on Saturday. Miles, welcome. Brian, welcome. So this trip, I'm taking action to go back to Tampa. I'm not procrastinating. I learned years ago. When you're young and you don't know and you have no idea what is to have purpose, you have no direction, it's easy to procrastinate. It's easy to leave it for later. But I'm already 47 years old. I have a really clear picture of what journey I like to have because I don't really have a destination. I just know how I want my journey, how I want my lifestyle, and there's no room for procrastination. There's no room for procrastination. I learned a long time ago that what works for me, it doesn't work for everybody. So I stopped years ago telling people, but you should do this, you should do that. I talk to myself on Sundays before putting my head in the pillow, but everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. I like to smoke cigars. I don't know, it's probably later tonight with dinner or before dinner. I have a drink, a good whiskey to feel American, or a good Flor de Caña rum to remind me that I am from Cuba. Because I don't have any Cuban rum here, and I'm really not. I like Flor de Caña. I like Flor de Caña. So it's been a really chill week because we worked on Monday and Tuesday. It's been a chill week. I organized the pantry here because the pantry I have a dehumidifier in there to take all the humidity so food stays dry because there's no air conditioning, central air conditioning in houses here. And I made room to put all my cigar labels. I have about 400,000 cigar labels for the next productions. So I'm going to put it on that room. And then the office, like I said before, is going to be turned into a walk-in humidor. Walk-in humidor for productions that I want to keep longer here in Nicaragua, for things that I find here in Nicaragua. So I'm working on that. This week I did a lot of work on that because there was nothing going on the box shop. So that's what I did this week. And I can't wait to go back to Tampa and see kind of my brand new cigar lounge because Keith Pelay, my good friend, my brother from another mother, he did a hell of a job supervising, working himself on getting the shop completely redo. Well, not completely redo, but the walk-in humidor, working station, furniture, and I haven't seen it. And I can't wait to see that new walk-in humidor. Hey, Jaime, welcome. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. We're gonna be in Tampa from April to I think May. We're coming back on May. Gracias, Jaime. Feliz día de Pascua. Aquí en Nicaragua ha sido una semana entera. Feliz día. Aquí en Nicaragua se toma en serio todos los holidays. They're really serious about holidays. And that's okay. That's okay. That is fine. I guess the ones that we can stop, that we are non-stop, it's hard for us to be finding any motive, excuses to stop. We feel like we are an engine that it should never be turned off. It works better always, with revolutions. It's hard for us to be in idle. And when I was a kid, I used to see adults like that. They couldn't stay still. That always were working on something. And I said, how these people can be on all day, and why, I dream about living in an island and eating coconut fish and I don't know, meat, and having, I don't know, 3, 4 friends, female friends, and not do anything through the whole year. I still know adults that they would love to have that, that lifestyle. Not me. I found purpose, and I really enjoy what I do. And and it's every day finding out what is the next move. What is the next move? We bought a new flatbed printer, UV flatbed printer, and we've been doing testings for souvenirs, for the shop, for Tampa souvenirs, and I'm having a lot of fun. I feel like a little kid with a new toy, and I'm trying to find things to do beginning of the year with the box shop, because beginning of the year everything's really slow here. It takes time for everybody to get warm up beginning of the year, so I'm finding small tools, things that I can make the work easier and concentrate in the beginning of the year to do gift souvenirs for you guys, for my clients, to be surprised. I like when you guys open a box, or when you guys buying something at the shop, always to have a little surprise from us, from the Maceda family, from Tabanero Cigars. I think is thank you, Kings. Thank you very much. Thank you. That touched my heart. Thank you. So I think is and I believe that even here, U.S. I believe if we need to find a way to keep the guys at the shop, the box shop, the cigar factory, to keep it interesting and keep coming back, to have something different to offer to the artisans that they enjoy to come back. I'm trying to find ways not to make them feel like machines. Or how not to make them feel as machines? Well, besides having a microwave, a refrigerator, a place to eat, chairs and table, what else can I do for them that when they're home on Sunday and they're coming back to the shop on Sunday, they're not depressed. They're not depressed because they're going back to the shop, to the factory to work. They can think, oh my God, when I get to the factory, I know I can have a good coffee in the morning. They do really good coffee in the morning. Or on my break, I can take turns, because you can take turns and use a nice lounge chairs they have in an area to take a nap, to recoup. Play some ping pong, play I don't know, air hockey. We have to, in this new era, we have to make it fun. We have to make it fun so the next generation enjoys going back to work. Unless until they become adults and mature and they realize, think life is a lot more serious. But I work with a lot of young people here in Nicaragua, mostly between 19 and 23 years old is the people I have here. This Corona has been going off and off and off. It's a handmade product. So I'm going to have a Robusto Nero, Tabanero. Because we have Maceda, the Maceda brand. We have in the Maceda brand, there's 3 sub-brands. There's Origins, Familia, and Patriarch. And then besides that, in Maceda, we have the Nero, which is a really complex brand, Maduro wrapper. And then we have Momentum, a simple blend to build momentum in our life. Simple blend, but also Maduro. So hopefully in the years to come, my plan is to do a lot of experimental blends, experimental labels, and we talked about this for years. And I've done it before, but now we can do it here in Nicaragua a lot simpler because there's nothing easy in this industry. A lot simpler for you guys to try different blends, different things, do a really small run out, and we don't have to be coming out every year with something new. With something new. And every time you guys spot a winner, you can spot a good blend, that it can be a new brand. For instance, I haven't bring Tabanero, the actual Tabanero brand, which was the original. It wasn't registered at the beginning, so we had to choose to register Maceda because someone else was using Tabanero, a hot sauce. And they started after us, but they went and registered Tabanero and then also Tabanero. So it took me some time to register Tabanero Cigars, which we already have. And at some point, we will bring back the brand Tabanero, the original brand. They created a lot of confusion in the shop when people used to come in and go, well, but I'm looking for Tabanero. What is this, Maceda? So we will have to explain the whole thing. So at some point, we're going to bring back Tabanero, but I would like the help from you guys. I would like to start doing simple blends because Tabanero, in his beginning, it was a simple cigar. It was a simple cigar to help us to brand ourselves as a Tampa handmade. I don't know if it will be made in Tampa again. For sure, it's going to be making here in Nicaragua, but we will try to follow same recipes from the beginning. And you guys will help me out to choose. We will have fun, and because now we can print our labels, not actual professional labels, cigar bands. We can do, colorful, with shape cigar labels with the tools that we've been acquiring. And we can do different runs, call them different names, not register. And whenever we find the right one, we go, okay, we're gonna run with this one and we're gonna bring back Tabanero. That's what I'm planning to do. Benson del Toro, welcome. I like that idea, King. I like that idea. I like that idea. I would take notes of that. We do that every end of the year for everyone. But I'm finding ways how I can motivate them because we don't work by production. I don't like that by production. What I try to do is bring a lot of technology into the factory so it makes their job simpler and not as repetitive work. I try to bring a lot of technology. So I need to find a way how to motivate them to stay focused. I'm not to hurry up or to go faster or just to stay focused. Because we all know we are all guilty. But one of the reasons I know the reason why there's no technical professionals, plumbers, electricians, is because of the deficit that we have is because 5 have retired and only 1 is coming back. I get it. I totally get it. But also, people have been trying to go away from working with their hands. People are working with their hands, and everybody is having a hard time to concentrate because most of the time, Puerto Rico, felicidades. Feliz Pascua, Benson. Feliz Pascua. Gracias. Because when you go to your phone and see right at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. go to your phone and see how much time you have spent on your phone. Look at it. Look phone usage, and see how much time of those 8 to 10 hours that you are supposed to be producing for yourself or someone else, how much of that time you've been on the phone. Check it out. So I guess for a plumber, for an electrician, to be that amount of time on a phone and also doing plumbing and electrician is really difficult. I had that conversation with my team here at the shop. I said, look, you guys are really, really, really lucky with your phones. What do you mean, boss man? What do you mean? Well, because of the work that we do here, that is hands-on, and I make it fun. I make it, it's like working with Legos, and you see how everything is getting together, and you see the end. It gives you some sense of fulfillment because you're concentrated on that. You can't allow yourself to be on the phone. You guys are not distracted the whole day with things that they're not under your control, that you can do anything about it, and they get you worried, they get you depressed, and the deeper you go on that rabbit hole, you can find that fulfillment sensation because you're busy here producing beautiful packaging for big thinkers on the other side of on the upper side of the globe in the U.S. People who appreciate the work that you guys are doing. Nobody likes to drink wine on a paper cup, so people like to smoke a cigar that comes from a decent packaging. Oh, the boss man, we never thought of that. Yeah, if you see a store attendant, if you see anybody that works from the office, they spend average 5 hours on their phone. From the 10 hours working, it's 5 on their phone. So besides you not producing, you're so worried about things that they're not even matter to you, that all you do is feeling depressed, and the weekend is not enough because so much shit that you got on your head. So I make them understand how healthier of a work day they have to other people. Other people that they get to do whatever they're doing and also be on their phone. And it's a problem that is not going away. It's a problem that you as an individual need to show respect for yourself, need to show respect for your brain, for that brain that God gave you to dream, to generate ideas, not to have it entertain the whole day. Our brain were not designed to be digesting, to be processing so much shit on those phones. It wasn't designed for that. It wasn't designed for that. That's why so much anxieties from younger generations, and never nothing fulfill them because of that a small big window to a world that we don't really care. It doesn't really. If it's affecting me on this side of the world, is that I'm paying the gas a little bit higher, but I can't do shit about it. I can't do anything about it to lower the gas. So I got to deal with it. I got to figure out how to I don't know, make more money so I don't feel that the gas is higher, or do less driving. Get a bicycle, drop some pounds, because I'm doing now short distance trips, not on my car, on a bicycle. Be proactive. But definitely looking at it and listening to it, and it's for what? So when someone is talking about the subject, I want to sound smart, I want to sound important, to talk to a bassist, to say, oh no, but who cares, man? Who cares? Talk to me about family, talk to me about, a project that you're working on. Tell me about, I don't know, your sound, your recording studio. Talk to me about things that we want to do, and we always postponing for when the right opportunity shows up, and that opportunity will never show up. So just take action, and leave the world alone. My wife, every once in a while, she brings a subject, and I go, okay, 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 okay. I just want to make sure that when you light up a Tabanero cigar and you think of the brand and you're smoking that cigar, you reflect on how you can better the experience, on how you can better the experience at that moment, and see if somehow I can share my motivation, inspiration with you guys through my brand. That life is not about destination, life is about the journey. The journey. I got to know people here, I got to know people in Tampa. They have a lot more than me. A lot more than me. A lot. Plenty. But they don't have my lifestyle. They don't have the time that I get to spend with my family, with my employees, with my business. They don't have the balance that I have. And it's all because I concentrate all my energy on the journey, on the journey. I'm not thinking of how much I'm gonna do or how fast I can go. I concentrate on my journey. Guys, thank you very much. I enjoyed a lot talking to the little phones, talking to myself, because I've been talking to myself for almost 40 minutes and I really enjoy it. People ask me, but how can you talk so much in front of the phone? Because I'm always talking to myself. I'm always talking to myself. So all I'm doing right now is when I talk to myself, share with you guys. And you should do too. You should do too. On Sundays, talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. You will feel a lot better on Monday to start your week. Thank you very much. My name is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead.